Hey guys, Lord of Flames here, and this is another theory I found out. Like, you all might thinking of it, since I already know because I made the stories and everything. Since you all might think of something along for the House of Fred, and maybe a little bit the good old days audio drama as well, between those two, and maybe a little bit 1983. That good old movie from what year I first made it? 3 years ago? Man. It's really strange how myself to say that. 3 years ago from the 1983 been that year, and last night, 2 years ago, and probably 1 year ago for the part two, and my first one, 4 years ago. Wow. I'm not talking about that. Now you think about something what just happened on the House of Fred. Not the ending. That you already saw that video, but you didn't watch it. The link is down below. Or you could just find it around the videos on my YouTube channel. Anyways, for this one, it's between with Jenny Katon and Michael, and maybe a little bit for Fred Katon, but with Michael. There's some things that doesn't make sense, but it might. Is it true that Michael is Jenny's father? Yep, that just happened. If Michael is in fact Jenny's father, well, let's look back to the good old days audio drama. It all started when ever since Fred Katon met his girlfriend, Caitlin Reska, they fall in love. A few years later, they open up their restaurant, Springtrap and Spring Bonnie's Diner restaurant, and they have kids. In more 1983, Caitlin Reska get killed. Well, could it be possible if Michael's relationship with Caitlin Razika while Fred Katon's still here? Well, Michael's still a little bit possessing Fred Katon's body a bit. Because that part what happened in the school part, that Fred Katon wasn't the one who mostly attacking the bullies. It was Michael a bit, because he might have a little bit good in him. A little bit good in him. If he might. Anyways, and mostly that they fall in love. Like, Michael loves Caitlin Reska, and Fred Katon loves her as well. Not sure what I think about that, but anyways, since they have children, but how would it be different if Jenny and her brother, what's his name again? Kenny, yeah. In between those two, are relationship to their father, Fred Katon, or maybe with Michael. Because it's a thing that you cannot just have like two fathers. Well, maybe with a foster father and stepfather, ex-father, or anything else. Anyways, because it's a little bit different. Because if Michael might have a little bit darkness or magic or anything with him as evil of it, could there be something a little bit that have a little bit parts when Jenny and Kenny were born? If it could be true, if Jenny and Kenny might have a little bit dark in them to be evil. If they might be evil someday. Well, I don't know. Because sometimes the story needs to change a bit more in Metroplex. Anyways, so it is true that Michael is in fact Jenny's father. Yep, you already know. Since you might already know. Thanks to Shadow Freddy and that mysterious girl between the dream scene. So it might be different, much like between this animation video I made days ago.
In my mind, I said these two had come to the house. I know. And for one of them, it's a girl. What girl? And I won't believe it's the daughter that was killed years ago but back. But from my understanding, she is the daughter of Fred Kate. What? I have a daughter? No, that's what I mean, because you are Michael. I have a daughter. This is wonderful. I must see her. Where are you going? Hey everyone, have you heard the news? I'm a father. Woo-hoo. I have a daughter, Deathloopers. I have a daughter, Horse Slashers. Angry Imposters. Guess what? I have a daughter. I have a daughter. Little Nazi that goes around to the tunnels. I have a daughter. It's Alco.
Yep, that kind of funny, strange animation video I made for no reason, but just figure it out. Because, yep, it is true that Michael is in fact Jenny's father, but how could it be true if Red Kitten is Jenny's true father? Well, it is. But with Michael, yes, it's true. But it will be different, sometimes in the future. Because, I don't know, because it will be different. And why if Michael is in fact Jenny, if Jenny knows that Michael is her father, why she attacked him or anything? If she know that, how your children doesn't want to fight you, that you're the father or mother or anything else, that they cannot fight, well, it's different, But between this kind of part and idea that Michael and Jenny finally meet each other for a long, long time, ever since he did, in fact, kill her years ago in 1983. The comeback by Mystery's girl. Yeah, of course. And what happened to Kenny if he might come back? I'm not sure. I gotta find out very soon, folks. For our script. Anyways, it was a theory about if Michael is truly Jenny's father this whole time. Because what will happen if an idea for your animations or your fan arts with Jenny and Michael, between father and a daughter, because if Kenny is dead and Caitlin is, between these two are the very last parts. The very last of the family. Well, I don't know. Well, Fred Kington is gone too. But is he? If his soul is still trapped in Michael? No, not anymore. His soul is finally free. Thanks to that shadow, Bonnie. Okay, why I'm thinking about Bonnie's Freddy that much? I don't know. Well, anyways, you all might already know, but some of you might don't. Since if you didn't watch the movie The House of Fred, go watch it right now. Because it's better than the last night. Well, maybe. Just because I have to feel a bit updates for how the scene goes. Because I go into a little bit more updates, a bit more without showing the hand of the character and moving around. So doing an idea, like everybody does, like in Machinima for Minecraft, like Elite Productions or anything else. So that's why. But showing a few more animations. Because if I was thinking about doing a full animation for the House of Fred, but because before that, I was planning on part 2 of the Last Night movie for a full-length animation version on part 2, because for the fight scenes and everything, but no, because the map, because it was on Xbox One, of course it is, but how could it be possible if there could be another awesome update for my animator company could do something better, that without just keep using the PC or Mac for Minecraft schematics of those maps on the PCs, but instead using some on Xbox. That'd be an awesome idea, right? Anyways, hope you all liked this video. For learning about the theories about Michael is truly Jenny's father, and why Michael, and you all think about that.
Okay, if Michael is Jenny's father, why he's trying to kill her and mostly did in fact kill Kenny, Jenny's brother?
Well, you have to figure it out yourself, folks. Figure it out yourself. Because I'm still working on the soul of Michael very soon. I still don't have the animator yet. But if you guys want to be an animator for this film, The Soul of Michael, Part 1, the full-length animation Minecraft film, well, what are you waiting for? The link in the description. The link is down in the description below. So you can be the animator and help to create this film come to life. This is Lord of Flames here. I'll see you guys next time. Bye folks. Have a wonderful day.